everyone, welcome to the Creative Corner, and today we are going to do a wedding dress illustration using acrylic colors. लेकिन acrylic colors use करने से पहले let's see what are acrylic colors and how we should be using them. So, what are acrylic colors? Acrylic colors are fast drying colors made of various pigments like plastic polymers, and they can be painted on any surface like canvas, paper, cardboard, even glass, plastic, metal, stone. You can use acrylic colors to do wall paintings. You can paint acrylic on fabric or leather as well. Also, unlike oil paints, it can be easily washed away from your hands or surface if you have dropped some color. Acrylic colors are the most versatile medium of colors because by just adjusting the quantity of water that you are adding to the color, you can make the texture of acrylic color look like a watercolor texture, a gouache texture, or an oil paint texture. Key points to remember while using acrylic color is लाइट कलर को कभी भी डार्क कलर में मिक्स नहीं करना है. ऑलवेज डार्क कलर को लाइट कलर में मिक्स करना है बिकॉज डार्क कलर को लाइट करने के लिए आपको बहुत ज़्यादा लाइट कलर रिक्वायर होगा एंड डिज़ायर्ड कलर भी नहीं मिलेगा. लेकिन अगर हम लाइट कलर में थोड़ा थोड़ा डार्क कलर मिक्स करते जाएंगे सो वी विल गेट आवर डिज़ायर्ड कलर. वी शुड नेवर मिक्स टू टाइप ऑफ कलर मीडिया टुगेदर टू गेट एनी कलर. लाइक एक्रिलिक कलर्स को पोस्टर कलर्स के साथ मिक्स नहीं करेंगे कोई कलर बनाने के लिए बिकॉज दोनों का कॉम्पोजिशन अलग है एंड इफ़ यू आर मिक्सिंग देम इट विल क्रिएट अ वेरी टॉर्न कलर. Also, we need to remember that acrylic color is a water soluble color when wet, but once it is dried up, its plastic polymer quality shows up, which makes it a flexible water resistance color. And it creates a durable surface onto which you can apply any amount of layer of paint without disturbing the underlying layers. Here are various brands of acrylic colors that I have: Flash, Camel, Fevicryl. All of them are very nice brands and they have a very high pigmented acrylic colors. The major difference that I see is in Flash, these are like ready to use color. You don't have to mix any water to change the consistency of color. Other than Flash, let's come to the Camel brand. Here the acrylic color quality that you get is a very thick acrylic color and you need to add water to change the consistency of the color. Whereas in the Fevicryl color, they have a nice consistency. Neither they are too thin, neither they are too thick. You can use them directly also. Otherwise, you can add a little bit of water and then use these colors. The other brand which provide acrylic colors are like fevicryl or Bridal. I also have the tube acrylic colors provided by Camel. These colors are also very thick, so if you are planning to give a little oil painting texture to your painting, you can use them directly, or you can mix water also in these colors and then you can use it on any surface. These comes in wide range of color schemes, so depending on your package size you get various colors. So today we are going to learn how to draw a dress illustration, and particularly the wedding dress illustration. So in this we will learn various techniques of how you show the folds of the dress, how you depict the darker side, the lighter side, and how you show the heaviness of a lehenga, heaviness of a sherwani, the dupatta, the pug. Everything we will see in detail over here. So here I have taken reference of an actual photograph and drawn my sketch. You can also take reference from any photograph and get your sketch ready, or you can just imaginary draw any design sample. Also, we should be like knowing where we have to draw the folds of the lehenga, folds of the dupatta of the sherwani. We need to mark all the folds separately, highlight them. Here I am using 2-3 type of brushes, that is a flat brush, round brush and a fine art brush. Along with that, it's a very good habit to keep an extra sheet with you where you can check your color consistency, your color design before applying it on an actual canvas. I have sorted out all the colors that I require for doing this painting. Here I have used canvas as a surface of painting. Also remember, first we have to paint by chalk on a canvas and then we can highlight the parts with pencil. Also always keep a sheet handy because you don't want to smudge the pencil mark on a canvas, so you can keep the sheet and then place your hand over your surface, otherwise the pencil will get smudged on your canvas and that will make your painting dirty. So first we will start with doing the skin and we will try various skin shades. So here I have one skin shade which I have prepared by myself and another that I got in my color pack. So for preparing skin color, you need to mix yellow, red and blue in equal portions, and then you can gradually add white color to lighter the skin tone. You need to add more white color if you want a brighter skin shade, and then you can add a little bit of red or yellow to create more of a tan or a blush look. So I would be testing these and I would be using the color that I prepared on the painting. Gradually you can add white if you want more lighter shade. Always remember to wash your brush before using it on a different color. We will identify the skin areas like your face, belly, hands. Now जब तक हमारा स्किन कलर ड्राई अप होता है, लेट्स क्रिएट द कलर फॉर आवर लहंगा. तो मैंने यहाँ ब्राइट ऑरेंज कलर का लहंगा डिज़ाइन करूँगी. फॉर दैट आई विल मिक्स स्कारलेट कलर एंड क्रिम्सन कलर. बिकॉज वी हैव टू शो वेरियस फोल्ड्स इन द लहंगा, जहाँ पर शेडो पड़ेगी, लहंगे की प्लीट्स पड़ेंगी. सो वी नीड 2 टाइप ऑफ कलर शेड. One, the bright orange color, and also one little bit of darker shade of the same color, so that we can depict the fold. You can add a little bit of brown color to darken this color, because black will create a very much darker shade that we don't require. अब डार्कर कलर एंड लाइटर कलर को एक साथ पेंट करने के देयर आर 2 टेक्निक्स. फर्स्ट, either you paint the darker color first and then paint the lighter color and then mix them together. जैसे यहाँ पे I have highlighted the folds with the pencil and now I am shading them with the dark color. Now I will fill in my light color and mix the 2 colors. So you can see there are two different colors visible now, a darker shade and a lighter shade. Second method जो मैं prefer करती हूँ is like we paint both the colors together. Take the dark shade, paint it little bit and then take the lighter shade and paint it along with it. इससे color mix बहुत अच्छे से होता है. But you need to be very careful with the quantity of color that you take, especially with the dark color. Because acrylic colors are both fun and also dangerous at the same time to work. Because after drying up, you can't change anything for that color. Same color we will do on choli as well. So you can see how nicely the dark and the light shade are visible over here. Now we will paint the pug. So I have created here a light golden color shade by mixing white, yellow and a little tint of brown color. Because after that we will have to give detailing. So this color is good for the background. Now we will take a little bit of orange and we will highlight the middle portion of our lehenga, जिससे उसमें थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा उभार दिखेगा. The best method which I prefer to mix the color like this is by using the fingers, because the color mix very nicely by that. So you can just apply a little bit of color and then just smudge it using your fingers. So you can see now that the light color is being highlighted. Also a dark color can also be seen and we can clearly see the pleats of the lehenga. Now, till the time our lehenga dries up, let's prepare color for the sherwani. So here I am going to give a very light cream shade to my sherwani, and as I told before, we will add the dark color to the light color. So I have taken out my white color and I'll add a little bit pinch of brown color to it to create my cream color shade. Also, what we need to remember is that this color should be very light than the color that we painted on our safa. We will just check this color on our color palette and we will also compare this color to the color that we prepared for our safa. Now we will paint this color on the sherwani. Also, एक थोड़ा सा darker shade we will prepare so that we can highlight the folds, like in the hands or places where there is dupatta. सिंस ये फोल्ड्स हमने पेंसिल से पहले ही मार्क कर लिए हैं, तो इट इज़ ईजी फॉर अस टू हाईलाइट देम यूजिंग द डार्क कलर. mix the dark and light nicely ताकि दोनों कलर अलग अलग ना दिखें। लाइक यू कैन सी हमारे हाथों के जो भी फोल्ड्स हैं वो बहुत ही क्लियरली शो हो रहे हैं। नाउ वी विल पेंट दी सलवार। मोस्टली हमने देखा है कि दूल्हे की जो सलवार होती है वो हैरम टाइप होता है, चिकना कपड़ा, and it is very shiny. Mostly that is of maroon color. So we will prepare here a maroon color, and to darker that shade we will use little bit of black. तो यहाँ पर भी same we will use both the colors together, and जहाँ पर भी folds है we will highlight it with black color and give a beautiful look to our salwar. अब सलवार के बाद वी विल वर्क ऑन द दुपट्टा। दुपट्टा इज just one shade lighter than that of a salwar, so we will prepare a little light maroon color shade and a slightly darker version of it to show the folds. Remember, अभी हम सिर्फ बेस कलर दे रहे हैं। The heaviness of the dress, that is the fine work, we will do afterwards. So you can see that dupatta color is lighter than the salwar. Border हमने इसलिए छोड़ी है because border is mostly of golden color, so we will give the golden background to it and then we will do our highlighting work on that. Now we will do borders of both the dupatta and our lehenga as well. So since border is the heaviest part, we will give a very light background to it so that we can do the fine work easily and show the heaviness of the dupatta, the heaviness of the border. ग्रूम के दुपट्टे में हम गोल्डन कलर का बॉर्डर देंगे, वेरी लाइट शेड ऑफ गोल्डन, so that afterwards we can work on that. Now we will work on the dupatta. This is little tricky. यहाँ पे मैं जो दुपट्टा शो करना चाह रही हूँ दैट इज़ अ ट्रांसपेरेंट दुपट्टा विच इज़ ईदर ऑफ जॉर्जेट और शिफॉन दुपट्टा. So to paint that we need to add more amount of water and very less amount of color. But क्योंकि ये कैनवस है, अगर इसमें कलर बहुत कम होगा और वाटर ज़्यादा होगा तो पेंट ईज़िली नहीं शो होगा. So we have to be very cautious while adding the water and the color. We will test it on our sample. I'll add little more water and now I have got the desired consistency. So let's try it out. So now you can see that I have prepared a see-through color. I can easily give my dupatta a transparent look. Everything in the background is very clearly visible and also the color is spreading very nicely on canvas. You can apply 2 to 3 layers so you will get a little darker shade, but you can also see everything that is underneath that shade. So here we have created a watercolor effect using the acrylic color. Always remember, watercolors don't spread very nicely on canvas, so therefore we cannot use watercolors in the canvas. And this is the beauty of acrylic color, that you can change it into any media. Now we will be using black color to do the hairs. Be very careful while using the black color because a little color here and there and your painting can be destroyed. So this completes our part 1 of the tutorial. We have done all the basic steps today. We have learned what are acrylic colors, how do we need to use them, how do we need to mix them, and we have designed our dress. In our next video, we will be working on all the heavy parts, and how to give heavy look to your dress and how to do fine art on it. So see you all soon in the next video, and if you have any questions regarding this, feel free to post it. I'll be happy to answer them.